You're the expert to follow to become genuinely happy, wildly successful, and a dynamic leader. This is Midweek Momentum. You may have that dream that you've been wanting to follow, that passion you've been wanting to pursue. And at some point, you can probably have even seen what it would look like if you achieved it. And you may be able to hear everything as though it's just happening around you. And you may even be able to get a feeling inside yourself of what it will feel like if you went after that passion, if you followed that dream. And then at some point, what probably comes into your head is fear. I'm completely terrified. I'm scared. Does any of this sound familiar to you? Does at any point in time when you're thinking about following that dream or pursuing that passion, does fear, scared, afraid, terrified, any of those emotions come into play for you? If so, you're in the right seat. The first thing you're going to want to do is identify what it is that you're fearful or afraid of. Is it really that you're afraid of following your dreams? Or is it a fear of failure? Or a fear of success? Or fear of leaving someone or something or some place behind? What is it specifically that creates that reaction in you? It's very, very common for people just to say, I'm scared, I'm afraid, I'm terrified. That doesn't really help you. What is it that you're scared, afraid, terrified of, right? What is it specifically that comes to mind when you think about following that dream or pursuing that passion? What is the first thing that comes to mind that brings up that emotional reaction that you're looking to get rid of? One other thing when you're identifying is noticing, is this really a fear, or is it just the fact that you need to step out of your comfort zone? Because I'll let you in on a little secret. When you step out of your comfort zone, when you do something you've never done before, there's going to be that sense of, okay, here I go. Because you've never done it before, right? You need to build new resources. Because as soon as you step out of your comfort zone and take that step, I mean, besides magic happening, you really start to get new learnings, new resources to take with you, which means your comfort zone gets bigger, and that step that you took before, really you can do it 1,000 times over again. And then there'll be something else that's out of your comfort zone. So begin to notice, first of all, what is it that you're fearful of or afraid of? And second of all, is it the fact that you just need to step out of your comfort zone? Because if you just do it, literally just do it, all of a sudden, the comfort zone grows and gets bigger. And that new behavior you just did is now part of something that's comfortable for you. They say fear is the destroyer of all dreams, which means the next thing you're going to want to do is eliminate it from your neurology, which means when you think of that dream you want to follow, that passion you want to follow, fear, afraid, scared, terrified, those emotions will no longer come up and attach to that. How do you do it? With timeline therapy. Timeline therapy is a technique that I use and train people in to work with their own minds, to eliminate negative emotions and beliefs that are holding them back. Beliefs such as fear of success, I'm not good enough, fear of failure, emotions like scared, fear, anger, sadness, guilt. So I know you're probably scratching your head and going, eliminate them? What do you mean by that? Let me give you an example of what I mean by this. When you think of the fear or the scared, afraid, or terrified that is connected to following your dream or pursuing your passion, when you do timeline therapy, you eliminate that so that those two are no longer connected. In your mind, one does not fire into the other. It is severed and that is no longer there. I know, it sounds amazing. It sounds too good to be true. Come and talk to me if you want more information. In the meantime though, here's a tool that I want to give you to help you start to shift your thinking in terms of your fear, okay? So you need to do this with me, otherwise it doesn't work. So I want you to go ahead and focus on something, think about something in your own mind and truly consider all the questions that I'm about to ask you. So think of the thing in your mind that you want to pursue, a dream you want to follow, a passion, okay? Focus on that in your head. And I want you to actually carefully consider these next 4 questions. What would happen if you did it? Really ponder that for a minute. What would happen if you did it? And then what would happen if you didn't? Yeah, what would happen if you didn't? And what wouldn't happen if you did? What wouldn't happen if you did? And what wouldn't happen if you didn't? What wouldn't happen if you didn't? Good. You're already just starting to get some insight. Perfect. One other thing I want you to consider is the what if frame. Always ask yourself this: what if I did this and the best thing that could possibly happen happened? What if I did this and I got everything I ever wanted? What if I did this and it turned out better than I ever imagined? So often we focus on what if I do this and I fail? Flip the what if. What if you do it and it's amazing, right? The what if frame is really, really powerful to consider. And finally, the last thing you're going to want to do is take action. By the way, there isn't a substitute for action. You can naturally change beliefs and behaviors about your own abilities by simply taking action. Take action and never stop taking action. As soon as you take action, you may meet obstacles. Keep working past them. As soon as you meet an obstacle, allow that to be a reminder to you that you're on the right track. Because if you don't have goals, you don't have obstacles. I know this has been an earful of information today, but I want to leave you with one tip. Make your dreams bigger than your fears. Make your dreams so big that they just absolutely outweigh any fear or any doubts that you have. Because when you look back on your life when you're 80 years old, how valuable is it going to be to have all those excuses as to why you never did what you wanted to do? And are you really going to tell the stories about how you didn't follow your dreams and your passion, or would you like to tell the stories about how you did? Thank you for watching and allowing me to follow my dreams and my passion. If you like this, please share it with your friends. And for more ways to become genuinely happy, wildly successful, and a dynamic leader, subscribe to my YouTube channel. And you can head on over to JanelleFraser.com and sign up for my newsletter updates to get special deals and offers and programs that I only talk about in email. Make it a great day.